Good morning. Happy Friday. This is your last little freebie workout, mastering the basics, preparing for the new year, new challenge. 2025 is already here, but we are starting our challenge on Monday. So this is just kind of like your warm up because, oh, hold on. Sorry, I had the sound on. Sorry, I had the sound on. I play the video back in front of me so I know if, I don't know, something happens. Anyway, yeah, so what was I saying? If you're new here, I come on just a couple minutes early because this is recorded live, just to sip final sips of coffee and just a little chit chat. So I thought I'd tell you, so really exciting. Two of my clients, one of them moved to Greenville, South Carolina, and the other one still lives on the West Coast, but she's visiting. And they're gonna come to town today, so we're gonna meet up for lunch. I'm really excited to officially meet them in person. I'm like a bad trainer. I'm bringing them some chocolate chip cookies too. I hope they're not listening. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't have to be a surprise. Hey, Angelica, what's up? So, yeah, I'm excited. It's a long drive. I think it's like 4 or 5 hours from where she's at in South Carolina. So they're definitely on the road. Okay, it's about time to get started. So let's go ahead and start the workout on your watch. And there we go. All right. So normally these last few days we've been doing it with the timer, but for this next one we're not going to do it with the timer for the first round because I want you to kind of get used to it. So you're going to start by doing some jumping jacks, but this can be your jumping jack. You do not have to jump. Okay, see, I'm moving my legs, I'm moving my arms, I'm getting some blood pumping, and if you feel up for jumping, by all means. I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like I need to ease into it a little bit. I was up late last night, so we had friends over. I did pizza. If you guys don't know, the TikTok pizza oven, if you know, you know. It's like, okay, not the current, there's a new TikTok pizza oven, but the one that was viral like a year ago, it's called the Paisano, and you can get it at Walmart. You don't have to get it on TikTok, but it makes the best pizzas. It's seriously so good. Okay, we're getting the blood pumping. Okay. Can I go like this? I don't know why, jumping in and out feels like too much, but I can kind of jog. It's like one leg at a time. All right, the reason we're doing this is because we're gonna be doing ATG split squats as your warm up, all right? So, right here, let's go ahead and go over it. Beginners, this is where we're gonna start. You're gonna put your foot on a couch, a chair, something elevated, all right? Right here, and we are going to come forward. My hamstring is covering my calf and back. And we're gonna go ahead and do this 20 times on each side with our foot elevated, and then I'm gonna show you the next one. So let's go ahead and do this, ready? 1, 2. So we're gently stretching the back hip. We are working on strengthening the knee. Notice that the knee goes well past the toe. If you hear a trainer telling you don't put your knees past your toes, they have outdated information. Don't work with them. 6. We want to build strong knees. Here at Hip Bodies, we are all about longevity. Whew. I go live with these workouts 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And a big part of it, the workouts are a balance of mobility, strength, and cardio. Not in that order as far as how much, but typically we kind of start with mobility. Whew. This is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more, at least for me, 19, 20, good. Let's go ahead and do the other side, so same exact thing, hamstring, covering the calf, push forward. Oftentimes when you switch sides, you notice how much oh wow, I really warmed up the other side, right? 3. This is also gonna help your ankle mobility. You know, when we do squats and we wanna work on getting better depth, your ankles are often what's stopping you. But we can elevate our heels to kind of work around that and get better depth. 8, 9. So what are you guys doing this weekend? That's my favorite thing to hear on Fridays, what you guys are up to. We have 0 plans, and I'm thrilled about it. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, oh Lord, 17, 18, 2 more, 19, last one, 20. Good. All right, go ahead and go back to jumping jacks. Let's just do like 10 to 15 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Beautiful. All right, so now we're gonna take those split squats and we're gonna crank it up if you're up for it. I like to show people this with a dumbbell because most people have a dumbbell. So right here, if you have a doorway, I'm gonna do it inside my squat rack. A doorway is really nice for giving you support. So you can put your arms on a doorway. I'm not gonna do that because that is so slippery, that flooring that we have right there. All right, so elevating your heel, okay? This leg back, and you do the same thing, hamstring covering the calf as the goal, and don't let the back knee touch the ground. We're just gonna do 10 on each side. 3. But a doorway is nice because it can help with the balance. You wanna make sure your knee and toe are going in the same direction. And if this is too much, stay where we just were. You don't have to crank it up to this. 2 more. Last one. 10. Beautiful. Let me turn off my heat and then I'll do the other side. It was so cold in here this morning. Whew. Okay. Angelica, what do you got going on this weekend? Anything fun? Okay. 1. Whew. 2. Come on, Lynn. 3, 4, 5. So did you guys see? I was so caught off guard. My friend came over last night. She was like, I saw Jen is pregnant. Jen, my friend Jen, the one a lot of you guys know. And I was like, what? Like, I already knew. But I was like, how do you know? Jen, like, you gotta look at her most recent social media post. I was so like, oh my goodness. All right, shake it out. We're gonna do one more set of those and then we'll get started on the workout. So hopefully you're feeling a little stretch in the hip flexor. You're kind of waking up all of this stuff. And what I want you to understand is you are building strength in the knee joint, okay? We want to make our joints and tendons and ligaments stronger. We're not just gonna baby them, right? But by doing this one, if that's a great starting point and you can slowly lower yourself, you can use support, whatever you need to do to build that strength up. All right, 10 on each side. Nothing planned but returning and exchanging Christmas gifts. Yeah, okay, no, you're not off the planet, Angelica. She, like, okay, so I can give you this, I'm gonna give you the story now because she, like, really low-key announced, okay, like, super low-key. You gotta look at her most recent social media post. So, she texted me a positive pregnancy test, like, not that long ago. And I, like, immediately FaceTime her. And, you know, we're just chit-chatting, like, so what are you thinking? Because, like, do they even have a hospital where you live? It's, like, such a small town. So we were just kind of talking about that stuff. But it's like still really early. And yeah, I guess yesterday she did like a little photo dump. And you'll see. So low key, so cool. Such a cool girl thing to do. 10. Oh, I didn't even announce with Casey. Isn't that funny? So what happened to me, slight trigger warning, I got pregnant, and then it was a chemical pregnancy, if you know what that is. But I am crazy, and I had already announced. So then I got pregnant the very next cycle, and that was Casey. So I felt weird, like, because I had just announced, I don't know. So I just was like, oh yeah, I'm pregnant. So some people kind of followed closer what was going on. Some people thought that original announcement was Casey, and I just, yeah. 2 more. 9 and 10. So these are called ATG split squats. If you don't know, I have a ATG certification. Athletic Truth Group is what it stands for. I know, I'm so excited for her. Okay, so next up, we're gonna be doing hip thrusts. All right, so my ladies who are veterans, add weight, get into it, girl, okay? This right here, if you are new, listen to me when I say, this is gonna give you the best butt you've ever seen. If you have cellulite, this is gonna lift your butt and help ease up on the cellulite if that's something you care about, all right? Long story short, don't skip these. Okay, from a functional standpoint, this is gonna help strengthen your pelvic floor, gonna help stabilize and support your lower back. It's amazing, all right? So I'm gonna show you elevated. Imagine, you can pretend this is a chair, a couch, just something elevated. And you have just below your shoulders on it, and you tuck your chin. All right, this is the best way to hit your glutes. This is variation number 1 that we're gonna do. All right, so look at your hips, tuck your hips under. Notice it's not a stomach thrust, it's a hip thrust. So tuck those hips under, squeeze the glutes, okay? As you get strong with this, you'll have weight on your lap, okay? Just squeeze. Doing it with your shoulders elevated, in my humble opinion, is the best way to target the glutes. You're still gonna target your hamstrings, which is just below your butt. I mean, this is like the backside builder, you know, these and deadlifts. Ooh. That's 10. I am pausing at the top to really squeeze. That's 12. I'm gonna go to 15. How do you guys feel about that? 15. 14, and last one, 15. Beautiful. How did that feel? Was that good? Do you have any questions? Even if you're not live, you can ask questions and I see them and I'll respond. I won't lie, you guys, I've not had near the childcare. Mandy, welcome. I'm so excited to have you. Elena, welcome. Oh, we got some newbies inside Hip Bodies, and I've I have not had. Yesterday was crazy. All right, so now we're gonna do the same thing on the ground. All right, doing it on the ground gives a little bit less range of motion, like the movement becomes smaller, but it's still very effective, okay? And it might be a little bit easier for someone who's new to this. So, and the setup is easier, right? Like you're just laying on the ground. Like that is super awkward to get into sometimes. All right, so laying on the ground, feet planted, we're gonna go ahead and do hip thrusts. My girls who are veterans, pick your favorite hip thrust right now. You don't need to go through all of these, but I want to break these down. Squeeze. For someone who's new, I want you to master the basics. But for my veterans, for my booty building divas, you better be pushing. You better have some weight on your lap. Be doing lots of hip thrusts. Your favorite one. Whew. Let's see. So anything else I was gonna tell you guys about? I mean, yeah, Jen is like, I'm so excited for Jen. 12, 13, 14, and last one, 15. Beautiful. Okay, next up, we're gonna go ahead and elevate the feet, okay? This one is a lot more challenging on the hamstrings, the back of your legs. These are all beneficial variations of a hip thrust, but I just like to show people all of these different variations so you can find what is gonna challenge you best with what you have available at home, okay? So, if you are a veteran, it's your third set of heavy hip thrusts. I want your glutes eating up all the calories this weekend. Let's talk about that while we do these hip thrusts. So right here, I want to first, your feet are up here and you squeeze. Remember, this is not a stomach thrust. You have to keep the hips tucked on this one. It can be really tempting to arch the back. Please don't, because that's gonna hurt your back, okay? All right, ready, set, let's go. Anyway, what I was gonna say, when you strength train, like obviously right now, like I can talk to you. When I go on a jog, I can't. Don't talk to me. You know what I mean? And so that sometimes can feel more productive. But what I want you to think about is your muscles right now, particularly your glutes and your hamstrings, what we're doing, we're beating them up, okay? And they're going to utilize resources to recover for the next like 24 to 48 hours. So it's like your muscles literally gobble up your food. And so it's working smarter, not harder. You know, I hate running, but I can do this. And I love like feeling like, ooh, we're shaping. We're shaping. Okay, ladies, 2 more. 14 and 15. All right, 2 more variations, kinda, okay? So picking your favorite of those 3, we're gonna go ahead and just go through what a single leg hip thrust feels like, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it on the ground because I'm already here, okay? So single leg hip thrusts, I think, are one of the best things for evening out muscle imbalances. Single leg anything, right? You can have your leg up here for it to be extra hard, and you can have your leg resting on your other knee to make it a little bit more reasonable, okay? All right, let's go ahead and do, I'm just gonna do 10 on each side, we'll see. 1, 2. Once again, don't arch your back. Remember, it's a hip thrust, not a stomach thrust. I love how these feel. You know, I love being able to really target one side at a time. 8, 9, and 10. Good, switch sides. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. All right. So, my veterans, I hope you had weight on your lap. If not, go ahead and rewind. Rewind and go put weight on your lap. Obviously, I did everything body weight today. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm about to do a body weight again, okay? It's Friday. Let me be chill. Let me be chill, okay? Split squats. If you like split squats, you're doing them wrong, okay? So let's go ahead and go through a split squat. First things first, you can always swap this out with step ups, okay? Or good old fashioned lunges. I went over lunge form last week, or on Wednesday, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume you're here for the split squat. Okay, so you elevate your back leg, okay? So get into position. Make sure your knee and toe are pointed in the same direction. Focus on going down, okay? All right, so we're right here. Now I'm gonna focus on going down. Nice and deep, nice and deep. I'm starting on my right leg because that is my weaker leg. 3, 4, focus on your range of motion. You might feel a little stretch right here. if you have tight hips, and that's gonna improve as you do like more mobility and like those ATG split squats. I'm gonna go to 12 on each side. How about that? Is that reasonable? Last one. Other side. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. We gotta do the other side. Okay. All right. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2. Come on, Jessica. Come on, Stacy. Woo! How you doing, Kelsey? Oh my gosh. 9, 10. You know, and if you're a veteran, you know, I want you to take these Mastering the Basics days and use it as a chance to really reflect on your form. Okay, this is me justifying going body weight on everything today, okay? Whew. All right, we're gonna do that again. Same exact thing. Woo! Okay. All right. You feel how those, like, the glutes, right? The legs, the glutes. It's so good. And again, when you're doing that single leg, your body is forced to stabilize, okay? Your core engages. Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2. Work on that depth. Notice that, like, I go till this front leg is parallel to the ground. 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. Real quick, if you ever feel, sometimes my knee will kind of go off track and I'll feel like a little something in my knee. I just want to show you a little trick. So you have, okay, I'm going to say it wrong, vastus medialis. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, it's a teardrop shaped muscle right here, okay? So you can just massage it. It's not, the pain is like, it's, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a twinge in your knee. And I'm telling you, this will immediately help every time. Like, we're good. But anyway, I just thought of that because I had like a slight twinge and I was like, ooh, just in case any of you ever have it. Nice little massage in the knee. All right, 12, other side, here we go. 1. My right knee, whew, has been doing that a little bit when I go up the stairs and stuff. I really need to have like a good stretch day, probably with you guys. Whew. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Our friend stayed until like 9:30 last night. 9, 10. Whew. If you know me, I'm like a 8 p.m. bedtime girly, so 12. Oh! All right, what do you think? One more set? One more set and then we'll move on? I think that'll be good. I want you to master these, okay? That's the goal here. But also get a workout in. Woo! Okay. Whew. Shake it out. Happy New Year. I can't believe it's the new year. Oh, okay. Plants and protein. You guys excited? So the meal plan that's going out, so I send out a weekly meal plan and grocery list if you're inside Hit Bodies. You can go to hitbodies.com to get signed up if you want. You get these workouts every day. You get lots of nutrition help, a whole group and everything. Anyway, so the meal plan, sorry, I'm starting, that's going out today. It's what I ate the week before. And the reason I do that is because I feel like planner me is so different than reality me. Like, I'll plan these big plans, and then what I actually make is a little different. So I like to give you guys the reality. Now, unfortunately, we're starting this upcoming challenge, so I fear this meal plan and grocery list might not be helpful if you're following that. 2 more. 11. 12. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm doing body weight and I could cry. I could cry. Woo! Oh my gosh. Come on, Rebecca. Come on, Heather. Oh, okay. So someone commented on my before and after on Instagram. It was like, I feel like you're rocking a slimmer physique. You know, like you used to be like 40-inch club, like my butt and stuff. I don't have a tape measure right now, and I would love to measure my butt, but I just thought it was like such an interesting comment, because like, yeah, I mean, I had 2 babies, and I kind of faced some weight loss resistance for a while. So yeah, anyway, yeah, this is actually the first time I've like had a healthy BMI in years. So, which by the way, the BMI scale I'm not like huge on, but I do think a majority of the country, a majority of like the average person is not rocking so much muscle that the BMI is like a crazy goal, you know? Oh, 12. Woo! Okay. And I'll tell you how I got there. All right, so we're gonna do squat jumps next. Don't worry. If you're not a jumper, I got you. I got you. All right. Squat jumps, modifier. Squat, stand up on the toes. My goal is for you to actually squat. You know what happens to tired girls? They go like this. You know what I mean? I want you to actually squat and actually jump. All right? 3 sets. I'm checking the time. Okay, 3 sets of 20. Is that reasonable? I think that's reasonable. 3 sets of 20. If you are squatting and standing on your toes, that's fine. Like whatever version you want, I just don't want you to lose form. So if that means you take a breather every 5, that's fine. All right, I'm gonna try to do all 20 without stopping. Here we go. Squat, 1. Land soft if you are jumping, okay? Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 20. Oh my gosh. Do a lap. I know you want to sit. Don't walk around. Woo! 2 more sets of that. Okay. I was in the middle of saying something, and I wish I remembered what it was. Does anybody remember? Can you remind me? Oh. I got interrupted by doing something. Like, I can't talk through cardio. I'm not that girl. Okay. 2 more sets. Now, if you're not out of breath like this, do more. Do 30, okay? You do what you can with what you got. I'm not a cardio girly. My Fitbit reminds me every day. My Fitbit's like, you don't do cardio. You need to start. Okay, ready, set, go. Oh, I know what I was gonna tell you. I might have to wait till I stretch. Make sure you don't get sloppy with form, okay? I can't believe I did all those without stopping. Okay, so last year at the new year, I got a DEXA body scan, okay? A DEXA body scan measures everything. Body fat, bone density, all that kind of stuff. I'm getting another one here soon. Just reminded me I need to schedule it. But as someone who's always been classified as overweight by the BMI scale, I've logically justified it with being like, but I have so much muscle, right? I'm a trainer. I lift weights. That's what it is. But I got this DEXA body scan, and my body fat was also overweight. And I was like, oh. My visceral fat was also higher than I wanted. This is embarrassing to admit, by the way. But I was like, okay, we gonna get this off. We gonna get this off. And we did. We got this off. We got this off. I have a healthy BMI now. I'm really excited to get my DEXA scan. Whew. All right, final set. Ready? Go. 1, 2. Okay, it's time for mountain climbers. You guys feel good, like you get the squat jumps now. You get the point. Whew! Mountain climbers. It's for your core, your upper body, all of it. Modifier number 1, up against the wall. Right here, lift the knee. Modifier number 2, totally different move, more core engagement, lean back, kick. Okay, I like this modifier for people because you get the cardio in the core a lot more. Full out. If you have wrist issues, sometimes putting your hands on dumbbells puts them in a more neutral position, like this, if going like this hurts, okay? Make sure your neck and back are in alignment. We're right here. We bring one foot in and we go back and forth, okay? We're gonna go 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, 4 rounds. Okay? Nothing crazy, just a chance to spike that heart rate and master the form. Woo! Okay. Ready? 10-second warning. I'll turn that up a little. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. So neck and back are straight, moving the feet back and forth. Keep that booty down. You can be modifying. 8 seconds, come on. Keep going, don't quit. I wrote the rest in there. 3, 2, time. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're gonna do that again. Okay, 3, 2, go. Look at the ground, not your feet. Look at the ground, not here. Okay, just nice. 3, 2, time. 2 down, 2 to go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, go. Come on. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's what we're doing here. Don't quit. Don't be lazy. 5, 4, 3, 2. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more. 3, 2, go. You got this. You're mastering the basics today. Keep going, 8 seconds. Time, good. Breathe in through the nose. Good job, Haley. Good job, Sierra. Woo! Awesome work. Awesome work. Okay, time to stretch. Okay, let's let that heart rate come down. Roll those arms back. Do the back side. okay? I don't know about you, but my shoulders, my chest are so sore from yesterday. Woo! You did amazing today. I hope you consider joining Hit Bodies if you're not a member. Ooh, we can be workout buddies every day. These are the workouts I've done every day to lose 73 pounds, which is freaking crazy. Straddle the legs. That's from giving birth. Okay, so some of that was baby. Not much, but every workout I did is on the website. Actually, if you do join and you want to start with me right after I had Casey, 82 chances is the name of that challenge. I kept that one together. Oh my gosh. I'll never forget that workout. Go ahead and reach up and over to one side because I was doing the warm up. I planned on doing like a practice workout, but I just, I'm new mom to 2 kids. Like I didn't do it. I didn't get to it. So I just up and teach, and I taught, and I hadn't done a workout in a long time, many weeks, like a couple months. Okay, you guys, the warm up, my legs were cramping. I could not believe it. I was like, oh no. All right, straddle the legs and just come down to the middle. Feel the lower back open up. You guys did amazing today. I'm so proud of you. We're gonna do a really amazing stretch for your hips, your hip flexors specifically, so the front of your hips. So I want you to go up against a wall. I'm gonna be using this so I can do it sideways so you can see me. So right here, grab like a pillow or fold up a blanket, something to give your knee some cushion, okay? And I want you to put your shin up against the wall like this. Is that right? That looks better, okay. And then put your foot out like this. Slowly stand up and then take your hips, tuck them under. It's gonna really intensify the stretch, and just hold it. If you feel up for it, you can kind of play with it and go back and forth. That can be really intense though. But tight hips cause back pain, okay? This is all connected. Oftentimes when we have lower back pain, we're like, yeah, my lower back hurts, massage my lower back. Oftentimes it's tension from the muscles surrounding it. It took me a while to learn that. Oh. How you doing, Shayla? Hannah? Kelly, I saw that there was one day you were like, I wanted one more day of family time. Girl, same. I am so sad Christmas break is over. Oh. Heidi, how are you? Switch sides. If I didn't say it, I just did it. Whew. Make sure to tuck those hips under. I can't believe how much better I'm getting at this stretch. It used to be I was shaking standing up for it. But the more you do it, the better you get at it. Courtney, how you feeling? Kelsey, oh my gosh, you guys, Kelsey, can we just talk about it? Her Christmas card. Look, I appreciate everyone's Christmas card. I love, especially my favorites are the ones where I get some details on what happened in your year. It's so fun. My brother-in-law, their family did a super cute one. They made a bingo card, and then they put at the bottom, what wasn't on our 2024 bingo card was moving. So anyway, Kelsey's though, she hand wrote a note to us, to me and Cameron. It was oh my gosh, it was so sweet. And just such a surprise, because I don't know, you just don't see that. So anyway, I love Christmas cards. So question of the day, so what is something that happened in your 2024 that was a surprise? I guess wasn't on your bingo card, What wasn't on my 2024 bingo card? Ooh, this is hard. Okay, give me a second. Okay. I don't have one. like nothing, I just feel like nothing really crazy happened this year. You know, like we didn't move, we didn't like make any, I mean, Cameron got a new job, but like Cameron, I don't know, like it wasn't that crazy. I don't know, nothing yet. Yeah, 2024 was kind of like a chill year. Ooh, what does that mean for 2025? Okay, anyway, I love you guys. I will see you on Monday for New Year, New You, the official start of the challenge. Go to hitbodies.com to join. Drop something fun that happened in your 2024. Love ya. Bye.